My wife said, "I'm having surgery to stay childless forever." I answered, "Your decision." Then I divorced her and married her best friend. The pregnancy news at Easter crushed her. We were at this upscale steakhouse celebrating our 3rd anniversary. Somewhere between the main course and dessert, she dropped the bomb. "I've scheduled a consultation for a hysterectomy. I want to make sure I never have children, ever." I set down my fork. "What? I've realized motherhood isn't for me. I don't want to spend the next decade worrying about birth control." 3 years of marriage, 5 years together, countless conversations about baby names, and she was telling me she wanted surgical sterilization. "When did you decide this?" "Over the past few months. I've been seeing a therapist. I was only saying I wanted kids because that's what you wanted to hear." I took a sip of champagne. "Your body, your choice." She blinked. "That's it?" "Nope. But this marriage was built on us building a family. If that's off the table, we need to discuss what that means." "What do you mean?" "If we don't want the same things, maybe we're not compatible." The next morning, while Miranda was at work, I called my brother Dave, a divorce attorney. "I need to dissolve my marriage immediately." By noon, I'd transferred my share from our joint accounts, loaded my truck with everything that was mine, and picked up the divorce papers Dave had drawn up. I left them on the kitchen island. The note was simple. "Your decision was your right, but continuing this marriage was my choice, and I'm choosing not to." The divorce turned ugly. Her lawyer demanded spousal support. Then something unexpected happened. Harper, Miranda's best friend, quietly reached out. "Oscar, I think Miranda handled this terribly. I'm sorry." We met for coffee. Harper explained Miranda had been planning this for months, deliberately choosing the most brutal delivery. She said you'd either accept her decision and prove you loved her, or you'd leave and prove you only saw her as a breeding machine. Harper had tried to warn her this was cruel, that marriages require discussion, but Miranda wouldn't listen. What started as coffee meetings evolved into genuine friendship. Harper loved hiking, something Miranda dismissed as pointless. Harper wanted the traditional family life Miranda had only pretended to embrace. 6 months later, during a camping trip, we were sheltering in her tent during a thunderstorm. Harper whispered, "I think I'm falling in love with you." "I love you too," I said. We kept it secret until the divorce finalized. Then I proposed during a sunrise hike. We eloped the following week. 2 months later, Harper got pregnant with twins. Harper's grandmother hosted Easter brunch every year. Harper had prepared a photo album, images of our elopement, our home, and ultrasound photographs. What we hadn't anticipated was that Miranda would be there. Harper's roommate had invited her, oblivious to the drama. Miranda looked terrible. Weight loss, unwashed hair. But that sympathy evaporated when she saw me next to Harper, wearing a wedding ring. Harper's grandmother stood up. "Harper has something to share." Harper opened the album. "Oscar and I got married 3 months ago. We're expecting twins this fall." The room erupted. Miranda sat frozen. "You planned this. You planned all of this from the beginning." "We didn't even start dating until after the divorce," Harper said. Miranda stood abruptly. "You were feeding him information, manipulating everything so you could steal my husband." "Young lady, control yourself," Harper's grandmother said. "Control myself?" Miranda was screaming. "She destroyed my marriage. She convinced Oscar to leave me the second I made one decision." "You told Oscar you were getting a hysterectomy to ensure you never had children," Harper said quietly. "You manipulated me!" Miranda lunged across the table for the album. Harper pulled it away. "This should be my life. These should be my babies." 3 adults held Miranda back while she shrieked. Harper's grandmother called the police. The last thing Miranda screamed, "I never wanted that hysterectomy. It was all a test. You were supposed to fight for me." Everything made sense. 6 weeks later, Harper gave birth to Iris and Michael. My workshop became filled with neighborhood kids every Saturday. Miranda moved away. I heard she'd married a wealthy doctor within 2 years. Harper caught me looking out the window once. "She gave you the greatest gift," Harper said as we watched the twins. "She showed you who she was before you wasted more years."